craziness. Let me know how that. I have orange with me today. Yes! And it's the sacral chakra bowl. So you knew it. You could feel it. I love that so much. Okay, so we're gonna get into the messages. And I was really feeling called to do just a general collective message. I think in different weeks we'll do different formats. So sometimes we'll do a pick a card. Sometimes I'll just do individual readings. I'll invite you to, if you want a reading, to put that forward, and I'll be so happy to read for you. But today we are going to do just a collective message. And before I jumped on this, I was already starting to channel some messages. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first things that were coming through is this is the year of the snake. And in fact, I think the New Year, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year is coming up soon. I think it's on the 8th of February. And so we are entering the year of the snake. And that means it's a year of completion, closing out cycles. And so I'm feeling that really heavily for everyone watching this live, this message, that we are wrapping up major cycles. Cycles when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to your self-worth, when it comes to your sense of self, your sense of self-love, and also really defining what those things mean for you. What does that look like for you? What does it mean to have boundaries? What does it mean to have a good sense of self-worth? And so, we're moving into that space of defining, getting clear on what these things mean to us, and also closing out. Thank you so much. And also closing out cycles of people taking advantage of us. This is a big message that was coming through. Closing cycles of overextending yourself, pouring your energy into people, places, things that is just not filling your cup in the same way. And so we're really moving into a time of balancing these energies, balancing our own energy, and looking at all the ways that we have been giving without receiving, and just outpouring and outpouring without feeling that pouring into us, without receiving that same energy. My sisters are here. Rising Wild, hello. So happy to see you in the house. And so we're talking about closing up cycles. We're talking about wrapping up things that are truly just not in alignment with our values, with our heart, with where we are currently at. And so we're becoming more aware of where these things have been happening. And maybe even last year that awareness was turned on, so we got a bit aware of where these things were happening, where we had been giving our power away. And then this year we're closing it up, we're wrapping it up. So it's not just having the awareness, but it's actually also taking action on that awareness. Yes. And then some other things that came through as well is big on embodiment work, okay? And moving in the directions of the things that we really want to see in our reality, in our life. So for example, if you're an artist, this was something that was coming through. If you're an artist and you really want to see your art in art galleries. Go to art events. Go to the art gallery. Put yourself in the spaces that you want to be in. And so the same thing, you know, like if you're a healer or a space holder, go to those events. Go to circles. Go to retreats. Go to workshops. Start to put yourself in the spaces that you are ready to be in. You know, take action. So that's also solar plexus energy. Taking action, having that confidence, moving in alignment with your internal sun. I'm just gonna get some water because I'm feeling the energy build. I'm getting hot. Yes. So, yes, on that note of the solar plexus related to your confidence, your willpower, taking action. Yeah, and some of us may be feeling really triggered. I was also getting this energy of just feeling super triggered. Like maybe there's things that are coming up that are showing you, are reflecting to you where you are still not fully in your power or in the embodiment of that vision of yourself that you feel and you know. And so when you get triggered, it's an invitation, it's a mirror to embody that version. So also another thing that came up is that it's okay for people to misunderstand you. Let people misunderstand you, whether it's your family, your friends, Joe on the side of the street, whoever it is. It's fine. It's okay to be misunderstood. And I think this year, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, I think a lot of us are getting more comfortable with being misunderstood and allowing it to just be. Because it's your responsibility to nurture your dreams and your gifts, and not everyone will understand that, and that's fine, you know, that's okay. So those are the initial channeled messages that just came through, and now we're gonna pull some cards, see what the cards have to say about it, and maybe get some more clarity through the cards as well. So we're gonna start with the Sun and Moon Tarot. I'm gonna get one card from here, and then we'll do one Moonology, and we'll do one Light Work, and then we'll do one of this Crystal Medicine Oracle. I'll read from the book for this one because the book messages in here, yeah, they're always on point. They come for you. They know what they're talking about. So I'm going to read from the book for those ones. Okay, so first of all, before I do the cards, let's just set our intention. Let's put out our prayer. Dear God, Source, the universe, creator of all life and existence, please help us channel messages for the highest good of all that are watching. May these messages bring them closer to their highest timelines, bring them closer to alignment with the truest version of their heart, bring them to alignment with their authentic voice. And we set the boundary at unconditional love, only messages aligned with the highest truth and the good of all beings are welcome in this space. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's see. I think it needs one more shuffle. And so it is. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to see you. Amazing. If you were here for the first part of that, for the channeled messages, let me know how that was feeling for you, if it resonates, if you have anything you want to share. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So the card that came out, isn't this amazing? I was just talking about completion and wrapping up cycles and closing things out and feeling triggered by the awareness of things, but also moving to make things happen instead of just having an awareness, but actually taking action on the awareness. And the card that came out is the universe. And this card is all about completion. This card is all about wrapping up cycles. So really just affirming what I just said. Oh, and there's a snake on this card. We're in the year of the snake. Wow. Okay, let's feel into it. So I'm feeling that I'm seeing travel, and it could be physical travel, like going somewhere else, but what I'm really feeling is inner travel. Like this year, in the next few days, weeks, months, I see you doing some deep inner travels, traveling into spaces of your being that you may have not been before. So discovering dormant parts of yourself, discovering parts of you that have been waiting to be activated. And as you close out these cycles, as you come into this era of completion, these different parts of self are rising. And I'm also hearing, don't be scared of yourself. Don't be afraid of your medicine, of your unique way of being. Because maybe sometimes there's fear around that truth and the depth of your truth and being understood, right? In what it is that you have to say or share or create. And so the message from this card that I'm really hearing is, don't be scared, don't be afraid. And also to know that darkness is part of light. So everything exists on a spectrum. Okay, the deeper you go into the light, you will find darkness there. And the deeper you go into the darkness, you will find lightness there. And so also don't be afraid of your own darkness. You know, this darkness is existing within you as part of your magic and your medicine and your wisdom and your offering to not only to others but to yourself. And so can you also see these parts of you that you deem dark or demons or in the shadows as a very necessary part of your light? You see, it's all in balance. It's all part of, like, these little corners are giving me that idea of the darkness and the fear of the darkness, but these are such necessary puzzle pieces to bringing about this completion, to bringing about this confidence, this goddess that's like, yes, I'm weird, I'm a weirdo, I'm into some weird things, but take it or leave it, here I am. Here I am. You know, And I think also being more gentle and loving with your inner child. And also I feel firm with your inner child. You know, maybe your inner child might be throwing a tantrum. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to do these things. I don't want to have to try, and I don't want to have to put myself out there. And you have to say, listen, babes, we're doing it. I got you. I see you. You beautiful. Now let's go. Let's do this. So I'm also seeing this firmness with the wounded inner child, because I think our inner child comes to heal us in many ways, reminding us of our playfulness, reminding us of those, dormant parts of self that got lost along the way in the journey of growing up and adulting and all the things. And so our inner child comes to heal us in a lot of ways, but then we also have to, it's a reciprocal. We also have to heal the inner child. We have to parent the inner child. We have to reparent those wounded parts of ourselves and look at it differently and affirm those parts of us that feel wounded. And so I see you being firm with the wounded parts of yourself and being like, let's go. Let's go, baby. So, heavy on this completion energy, wrapping up cycles, and it's so tied to what I channeled in the beginning about, noticing your triggers and growing through them and allowing yourself to be misunderstood and just being in your weird. Being in your weird and knowing that your weird is so loved, and so beautiful. I love that card came out. Okay, next we're gonna get something from the Moonology deck. Tim, hello. Yay, I'm so happy to see all of you in here. What a blessing. What a blessing. Okay, one card. All the beautiful beings watching. We got, oh my gosh, I love how aligned all of this is. We got hold your vision. Yes, hold your vision. Hold your vision. And this came up, I was doing a personal reading with a client yesterday, with a sister, with this, I don't know what to call the people I work with. Clients seem so formal. Because they're my clients, but they're not my clients. They're my babes, So I was doing a personal reading with my baby yesterday. And this same energy came up, around holding your vision, even when there's so much fear, when there's doubt, when you can't see any of the fruits of your labor. You're putting in so much energy, you're putting in this work, you're trying to accomplish certain things and you're just not seeing it manifest as quickly as you would like it to in the physical. And it's so easy to just want to give up, and want to be like, what the hell is this even? What am I doing this for if I'm not even, and we can get into this logical, very almost like scientific way of thinking where it's like A must lead to B, must lead to C. I'm going to do A and then I'm going to do B and I better see C. And sometimes it looks that way, but actually there's A, A.2, A, point A, point 2, A, point A, point B, A, point A, point A, point B, point 2, B. And so you just have to be willing to take that journey and ride that wave And keep going, keep holding your vision. Can you trust? Can you know that what it is that you feel and see for yourself is on its way to you? Maybe there's just, there's some clearing that needs to happen. And that's what we're talking about closing up these cycles. We are in it right now. We are in it. We are in the year. And I don't even think it will take as long as a year. I think in the next few months already we're going to start really seeing those cycles close up, wrap up. So keep holding your vision. Hold your vision. Hold it. Hold it. Even when you're moving through the motions of A point B, 0.75. Okay, now we're here by C. How we ever gonna get to D? It's just a whole long journey. Yes, you are. Just keep holding it. Keep holding it. Keep seeing it. Keep breathing it in. Keep visualizing it. And I saw this very beautiful post the other day about believing versus knowing. Isa, I think you also shared something about this recently as well. And when you believe something, there's space for belief. It's there, it's there. But knowing is solid. It's here. It's here. I know this is going to happen for me. I know that this is coming in. It's just a matter of when. It's a matter of time. It's not a matter of if. It's just when it's going to happen. So keep holding your visions. Know that it's on the way. Things are closing out. Things are wrapping up. If you've been getting triggered, it's a good thing. It's clearing. Those triggers are reflections. They're helping you get closer to this vision that you're holding. So it's all in motion. It's all on the way. And as I look down at the bottom of the deck, it says a win-win outcome is forecast. Hello. Hello. So whatever it is that you're balancing out within yourself, whatever it is that you're clearing away, this thing is on the way. Even if you don't know how it's going to work out, it's on the way. It's happening. A win-win outcome is forecast. Thank you. Thank you, spirits. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to get a Work Your Light oracle. Let me get one of these. Hello to all the beautiful people in here. Wow, I feel so blessed. Okay, let's get a message. One card, please, for this beautiful collective. Ooh, okay, 2 came out. The first one is mirror. Who or what is triggering you? What? I can't make this up. What was I just saying? Okay. We were just talking about being triggered. We were just talking about looking at our triggers as mirrors, as shining light on the places that we are not fully in our power. And so showing us, teaching us, giving us the opportunity to step into that. And so if you find yourself being triggered by someone who has been, these are all the channel messages I was reading earlier. If you find yourself being triggered by people who are not in that sacred exchange of reciprocity, of give and take, and you're just giving and giving, or maybe people who misunderstand you, don't get where you are in this moment in your life are saying things, doing things that just got you triggered. Like, what the hell, man? What do you know? Like, what do you even know? You don't see me and my internal worlds, the journeys that I've been going on, and now you're coming with this energy. It's just an invitation to root even deeper into your embodiment of what you know to be true. Not what you believe to be true, what you know to be true. And once you also move from that place, I've realized when you are in an energy of knowing, like this is what it is, everyone else around you follows suit. Like they respond to that energy. When you are kind of wobbly about what it is that you're doing or creating or whatever it is, the energy around you will also be wobbly. People will reflect that back to you and also have a wobble in what their perceptions are. So who or what is triggering you? And use these triggers as divine mirrors. Use them to really look at what it is about that thing that is triggering you and making you feel uncomfortable, and how can you transmute that within yourself? How can you let that go, or show up differently, or say something in a different way, or stand your ground and not waver? And then the second card, we have 2 cards that came up. Oh, thank you so much, Isa. I love you, girl. And the second card that came up is have you answered your deepest calling, warrior woman? Ring, 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 ring. Hello? When the phone rings, you gotta answer it. So, and I think that really is just a reflection question. Have you answered your deepest calling? What is it that your internal world is calling you to do? Are you being called to create content, share your content? Are you being called to start a podcast? Are you being called to become a mushroom healer, space holder? Are you being called to share your wisdom online? Whatever it is, are you being called to create distance between friends, or to separate from a relationship, or change your job, change your career path? Has there been something that has been in your heart and in your being for some time, and maybe you've just been pushing it aside all the time? It's not ready, I'm not ready yet, or whatever excuses the mind comes up with, whatever safety the ego tries to keep you in. Just reflect on that, on what is coming up within you, and are you answering that call, even if it is just in little baby increment steps? Have you answered your deepest calling? Let me know. Are you trying to answer? Is the connection a bit bad? Is the line a bit you can't hear fully? Hello, hi. Are you trying to connect in? Let me know how you're feeling, what's moving. Okay, so now we're gonna close out with one of these mystical oracle, crystal medicine oracle decks, and I'm gonna read from the book just to wrap up the message. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Because I could do this all day. all night. Okay, we got challenge. I kind of feel like I'm gonna just do that again because I wasn't being very intentional with that shuffle. Okay, final message for this beautiful collective. Okay, we got soul awakening. Yes, soul awakening. And the medicine is the medicine of the pouch, and the crystal is the amethyst celestial. Beautiful. Okay, so this card says, you have called this card into your awareness today as you have entered a very powerful and sacred time of awakening. Every cell in your body is being restructured and aligned to your soul's vibration. There is a stirring within you and a deep knowing that it is coming to the surface. It is a very exciting time on earth when people are waking from a deep sleep. It is a mass expansion of consciousness, and you are part of that awakening. At this time, you are able to access wisdom and gifts from past lifetimes, your ancestors, and the universal wisdom of all that is. This awakening is happening in your blood and bones, and your consciousness is expanding to a higher level of understanding. Have you been feeling a powerful energy and knowing stirring inside? Have you recently been aware of new healing gifts that you have to share? Are you feeling more aligned to your path? Have you had an expanded clarity of late and feel more confident in yourself? Have you been getting more confirmations in your life? These are all signs you are expanding into a higher level of consciousness and awareness. You are connecting to a higher vibrational energy that will bring you many blessings and divine healing. There could be some growing pains with your awakening, such as headaches and feeling of lethargy while this energy integrates. You may even be letting go of some old emotions. Know this is part of the process and very powerful and sacred time of miracles, and that these symptoms will stop and you will feel more alive than ever before and have a deep sense of inner peace. Let's just breathe that in for a moment. Yes, family. So it's happening. We are up-leveling, we're awakening, we're closing out these cycles. We are going through deep processes, so really be patient with yourself. And there was something here that said, you may be letting go of some old emotions, and it connected me back into this card where we were talking about the darkness that we sometimes feel within self, or the demons of our past, whether it's our own internal way of showing up, or people, things, places, however that darkness showed up or manifested in our life. And we're letting go of those things now, fully closing out those cycles. And so as we do that, just remembering that those parts of self are necessary for where we are today. So those are your messages, beautiful people. I thank you all so much for being here, for tuning in. I love you all so deeply. And I just have an immense amount of gratitude for everyone that showed up on the live, and also everyone who is going to watch the replay. So thank you. And I can't wait to see you next week. I think next week we're going to do personal readings. So definitely jump on if you would like a 1-card pull, a personal something. I'll be here. And I really look forward to it. Love you all so much. Bye.